Them a talk about citizenship. I can't help the fact that my father come from England.
Marky G do a whole lot of good work, you know. Marky G surprise a whole lot of people, you know. With the level of competence and the level of... It's just the way he's carried himself.
You couldn't do this. Do this and beat me. Do this for me and beat me.
Yeah. Go on, mute ya, go on. Ease yourself, just keep it calm, mute ya, star. Only for pressure, I'm a corner. One time it hard to carry on. You don't need no girl for turn to, no man for talk to. Feelings hurt, on the journey so far.
Wagwan Success family, this is Andrew Holness JLP is getting from bad to worse. Let me fully break down and show how hypocritical Prime Minister Andrew Holness JLP party really is. And if you are a JLP supporter, trust me, this one is also for you. This is an article of Prime Minister Andrew Holness back in 2020 where Andrew Holness called to amend the constitution to allow Jamaican citizens with dual citizenship to hold public office. If this is not hypocrisy at the highest level, then I do not know what is. Andrew Holness proposed amendment would enable individuals with dual citizenship to occupy both parliamentary position and the office of the Prime Minister, as the Prime Minister must be a member of Parliament, right? In this article, Andrew Holness is dissatisfied with the current constitutional provision which only allows Commonwealth citizens to hold dual citizenship and still serve in Parliament or as Prime Minister. If you are new to the channel, welcome and make sure to subscribe to get all our latest videos. Now, as things stands, Mark Golding holds dual citizenship and has been able to serve due to this provision in the Jamaican Constitution. So by law, Mark Golding is not doing anything wrong. If Mark Golding had a US citizenship, then this entire conversation would be different because the United States is not in the Commonwealth and is not qualified to be in the Commonwealth. And that is why former JLP Prime Minister Edward Seaga, born in the United States, renounced his American citizenship upon entering Jamaican politics to comply with constitutional requirements. As I said, back in 2020, Andrew Holness advocate for this constitutional change which would see dual citizens in Jamaica politics as members of Parliament or Prime Minister. Fast forward to 2024, Andrew Holness has shifted that stance, attacking Mark Golding for holding dual citizenship. Andrew Holness, pack your bag right now. Come on, hurry up, because Mark Golding said, if you have a problem, then do not look at me, look at Jamaican Constitution.
Born in Jamaica, born at UC, grow in Jamaica. Never worked anywhere other than Jamaica in my entire life. And I'm here to serve the people of Jamaica, especially the masses of Jamaica who need a PNP government to look about the business of the country in a way that empowers them and protects them. What you mean? Them a talk about citizenship. I can't help the fact that my father come from England. Jamaica needs a government of accountability, transparency, and integrity.
And because his actions are protected by the Jamaican Constitution, and until that change, then Mark Golding is staying within the law and he's not renouncing his British citizenship. Side note, should Mark Golding just double down and ask for Juliet Holness to leave the office because the Speaker of the House is the wife of the Prime Minister? Where does her loyalty lies? Is that conflict of interest? So you see, Andrew Holness does not even know what he's doing or saying. When you dig grave, just dig too. This is the facts. Andrew Holness makes Mark Golding's job easier while Mark Golding makes Andrew Holness' job hard, because everything Andrew Holness does is questionable and opposable. DPP Paula Llewellyn situation, opposable. Illicit 6, questionable. Statutory declaration, questionable. Andrew Holness' wife as the Speaker of the House, opposable. Retaining the Privy Council, opposable. Local election, when Andrew Holness was saying, oh, they won and they brought Marky G to court and they lost, that's just, that 6-0 gone already, and Andrew Holness still the 0, right? Andrew Holness' time really come. Let me go even further and expose Andrew Holness and how desperate they are to try and sway public opinion. This guy right here, the young professional wing of the Jamaica Labour Party, Generation 2K, has called for Mark Golding to resign as opposition leader due to his British citizenship. They are arguing that Mark Golding's dual citizenship is morally incompatible with his leadership role and could erode public trust in both him and the People National Party. Generation 2K President Shane Kirk criticized Mark Golding for lacking transparency and allegedly obstructing constitutional reforms aimed at removing the British monarch as head of state. Now let me rebuttal. Prime Minister Andrew Holness' position on retaining the Privy Council while removing the British monarch as head of state, isn't that lacking in transparency? Doesn't that raise questions about his motivation? Mark Golding is explicitly saying get rid of King Charles and the Privy Council. At the same time, an Andrew Holness government said no. Now Andrew Holness' appointment to the Queen's Privy Council before her death adds another layer of lack of credibility, because if this is the reason why Andrew Holness JLP wants to retain the Privy Council, let's ask this question: has Andrew Holness renounced his position on the council, on the King's Council? If it's one thing I know, Andrew Holness has met his match in Marky G, because even the maverick Oral Tracy came out and acknowledged everything that Mark Golding is doing.
Marky G do a whole lot of good work, you know. Marky G surprise a whole lot of people, you know, with the level of competence and the level of it's just the way he's carried himself and the way he's grasped all of the political issues and all of the issues that affect Jamaica and Jamaicans. He's done a brilliant job as leader of the opposition. Local government election ready, improve himself. So the little bickering and little cas within the PNP, people that wait to stab him in the back. That gone to the door because of how hold the government accountable. Doing a very good job at that.
After listening to what Mr. Oral Tracy said, you realize that Andrew Holness is unable to predict or control Mark Golding, who has proven to be a formidable opponent to Andrew Holness JLP. Let me tell you where Andrew Holness JLP went wrong. Andrew Holness JLP thought PNP party 5 years ago is the same PNP party right now. Mark Golding's approach mainly focuses on upholding the Constitution and advocating for reforms the proper way, while Andrew Holness is attempting to manipulate constitutional interpretation for political gain. This is showing Jamaican people the big difference between Marky G and Andrew Holness' leadership styles and priorities. JLP is attacking Mark Golding character, while Mark Golding is attacking Andrew Holness JLP policy. JLP doing personal attacks, while PNP attack their lack of competence, integrity and accountability in running the country. Which one do you prefer? Do you prefer policy over personal attacks or personal attacks over policy? That is for you to decide. Jamaicans should be wary of Andrew Holness' political manipulation. Jamaican people, wise up and do not let Andrew Holness wearing Clarks fool you again, because believe it or not, a lot of people still foolish like that. Let me tell people this: Mark Golding personal self-improvement by becoming a better person, a better leader. PNP party has a better public image, and the opposite of that is evident with Andrew Holness lacking, right, and lapsing. You see me? So now Andrew Holness JLP party public image is tumbling down. Mark Golding's commitment to transparency and constitutional integrity is a better approach for me, and better approach in my opinion, right? Yeah man, thanks for the likes, thanks for the subscribe, thanks for the views, thanks for the comments. As always, I'm out.